station. Zach,
Carson,
Steven.
today on another edition of Station Soapbox, we're going to be talking about a topic which I don't actually remember.
we're going to answer a question from Facebook.
Oh!
So you made a post a few days ago about like asking people what they wanted to hear us talk about in the Soapbox, and a bunch of people responded, and we'll get to like more of them in a second. But this one, we're reading a comment from Shavela Schwab, who you guys might know. She's been to like Infinity conventions. Like I'm pretty sure we've all like met her at some point.
Infinity.
Maybe. I've met her in like, I think the first time in Tallahassee and then in Atlanta. She's one of those people who goes to like everything. Here's the comment from Shavela. Shavela writes, I would be interested on how your performer identity versus your regular personalities intersect and differ. Like, is your performer self more alter ego or more of an exaggerated expression of your true self? Do you want to just give like a short answer and then we'll like go more depth?
Yes. Could you please read that one more time?
If you make me read this 3 times, I swear I'm going to kill you.
Sorry.
Shavela writes,
Okay.
so I guess like she's just asking, how different are you on stage versus in your normal life?
I feel the same on stage as I feel right now. That's my answer.
But are you performing right now because we're doing... I'll ask you later.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. I feel the same getting up to use the restroom in the middle of the night as I do on stage.
Yeah, my answer would be my stage persona is not my true self, but part of my personality is always included heavily into what it is.
So I think my like stage presence is on a different level than my normal presence. They're like the same, but the stage one's elevated to a higher level. And whenever I go on the stage, I just like walk up to that level, and I'm good to go.
You want to go into more depth with your answer? Or is it like there's nothing else to say? It's just like, it's the
No,
same.
I have more to say. It's just like...
Oh, the scooter guy! Oh, we gotta get
No,
put
that's
into
not
the
scooter
scooter.
guy.
Yeah, it is. I think it was the scooter guy,
No, that's
and then.
Now it's Siren.
Yeah, I think it's both.
I
it
think the
started-
cops are chasing the scooter guy.
He's not in trouble, but I hope they're chasing him. Sorry, we were very disrespectful for a second. The first responders passed.
So what were we talking about? Whenever I'm on stage, I'm very flat. I don't do a lot of exaggeration. I used to.
You mean with your movements and like...
With my movements, it's different. But if we're talking my actual like personality and like what I'm doing with my face, I'm very much just like...
But the way you said that, are you saying that you should do better, or that's what you choose to do? Like, is that
That's
an
what
artistic
I've been
decision?
choosing to do.
Okay.
But I don't know. I don't think it works for everything, and that's why I need to reevaluate things.
Well, clearly it worked for IJA. For performing for jugglers, clearly it worked.
Oh, performing for jugglers, yeah, it worked.
Can you elaborate more on? You said it changed at one point because it used to be less
Oh
flat.
yeah.
What happened?
So I'll show some videos or whatever. But I used to do these like really awful quirks where I go like, and it's
Like,
just, like
because you didn't know you were doing them, or like mean to do them?
I thought it like I thought in a performative sense like I was being performative, but in reality it looked like I was having like some sort of like facial.
I remember your IJA performance, especially with Delaney. You were playing some type of character, right? Like you weren't being yourself, because you wouldn't wear like suspenders and stuff and like wait for a train and stuff. Like what was your mindset for
Oh,
that?
if we're talking about that, I'm playing a different character than myself in that act.
But how did you feel like your personality and that character like interacted? Like was that character just you in like the 1850s waiting for a train or something, or was that like a completely different fantasy person who you invented for that?
You know, in my head it felt like a different fantasy person who was in no way related to me. Mm-hmm. But then on another level, it was like an act with Delaney, and it felt like a real thing. But I don't know, it was kind of like wishy-washy on like if it was like connected to me personally. But even in that act, I still felt like I was just like, and I still do like facial quirks, just like in everyday. I don't know why, but
you do that. Like your normal personality has
Yeah.
like a lot of like weird,
Yeah, so-
not weird, just like different.
I guess it was like a problem on stage. It came off weird, but I felt like I definitely went back to that route of like a lot of like kooky A lot of kooky facial.
Can you define
expressions.
kooky for the viewers?
Yes.
It's like kooky with 2 more U's.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, that's how you spell it.
Yeah.
I want a definition of kooky.
That is it.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
yeah, the
Kooky
definition
with
just says
2
see
U's.
kooky. There's 2 added U's for effect. Kooky crisp. Kooky crisp. Okay, you want me to
Okay.
go? I actually have a lot to say about this topic because I've like put a lot of thought into this. And actually, I did a workshop on like something kind of similar at a festival a few months ago before everything, before the thing that happened. What are you supposed to say that's like doesn't make it weird?
We have a pandemic, guys.
I did a workshop at a festival. Yes.
Sorry.
I come from like more acting than like it's like my juggling is there, but like I'm always acting as a character when I perform for the most part. But the way I build a character is like I'll find some aspect of my personality that I want to play up, and like Steven said, I'll turn it up to 11, and then like turn the other parts down to like 1. I have a part of my personality where like I say snarky stuff, and maybe I'll turn the snark up to like 11, and then I'll turn the part of my personality that's like shy and doesn't want to talk to people like down to 1. So like all my characters are me, but they're like aspects of me changed to fit the narrative I'm trying to portray. You know what I mean? So like if I'm trying to be funny, I'm gonna turn that up a lot, and I'll turn down like certain other things. That's to me like the best way to find an acting character is like find in your personality what works for that character and like turn it way up. Like I remember Steven one time we were putting a show together. I was like, oh, we should find like aspects of our personality and turn them up for this show. And you were like, yeah, you could just be condescending because that's how you are in your everyday life. And I was like, you know what? He's completely right. But like if I turn up condescension high enough, it becomes funny instead of like annoying. Like
That's
if you're
true.
so condescending, it can be hilarious. So like,
Condescend me right now.
you really want me to condescend you right now
I think
while
the,
we're filming?
I think the viewers want it.
Steven, you really want me to condescend you right now?
I think Zach wants it. Yeah, condescend me.
I felt like I was condescending. I think we should just end it here because like no one really cares what you're gonna say, right? Like, I mean, you don't have that much like you don't think that much about stuff like this, so.
I mean, I could just like leave, I guess.
See,
It
that-
worked!
It worked! I condescended him so bad that he believed it.
Man. Wow.
Steven, I was joking.
Thanks
You told
so
me to
much for
condescend you.
thanks so much for watching. And we're back.
Did you actually not want to hear what I have to say?
No. That was
That was the
That was the
Condescending.
condescending.
But I
yeah.
did have a couple more. The other thing that I wanted to add is like, if you don't, I think if you make an alter ego character that's nothing like your normal personality, it plays as fake to the audience.
Yeah.
Like there's this thing that I hate, and this is gonna sound so mean, but like a lot of performers do this fake smile, and like they're just like juggling and smiling, and it's the most cringe thing in the world to me because like anyone alive knows what a fake smile looks like versus a real smile.
I think that's 100% true. It's like traditional circus.
Yeah,
style.
Yeah.
If I want to smile, I'll find the like thing that I'm enjoying in the moment and just think about that, and then my smile will become a real smile. And like the audience feeds off that because they see me smiling and having fun, and they'll smile and have fun back. But like, that's just like a tip for people. If you need to smile for performance, don't fake it. Like just
You
find,
can always think of something
yeah.
that'll make you smile.
I mean, anyone who juggles or performs, like there's something in that you like. Like no matter who you are, if you juggle and perform, you probably like something about juggling and performing. So just like feed into that. Like be like, oh, I love doing back cross, and just think about, oh yeah, like back cross is so cool.
I feel like my stage presence is just basically an elevated version of myself. It depends on like what kind of show I'm doing. Like when we did our show last summer at Hershey Park, that was like a different type of show than what I would normally do like by myself at like a juggling convention. Very exaggerated, like a cartoon character almost. Like, so that's like a different like type of exaggeration. I felt like an exaggerated version of myself too, because I was like the nerdy character with glasses and everything. Like if I'm doing like a solo juggling piece to music, and if it's like choreographed, then I like vibe with that. I'll get like very specific with like how my body moves with it and stuff. I'm mainly thinking of like my vibing in my kitchen video right now.
Vibing in the kitchen.
Play the video, but
Top 40 jugglers 2020.
plug. I got so specific with like how my body was moving, and I would just like really feel the music and just like, I don't know, dance to it or whatever.
I feel like we all sort of agreed at the one part. We had like different takes, but we all sort of agreed that like you have to use a part of your own personality.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if you go way off, it's like so fake and people hate it. You know what I mean? You have to have like something in you that's like rooted. The character you're playing has to be like rooted in something real about yourself.
Well, thank you, Carson.
You're welcome, Father.
Should we close out the video?
Yeah, do you want to do like a...
That's today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and always follow us on Instagram and DoorDash. We are delivering doors every day.
We're dashing them.
We are dashing those doors.
If you want to hear us talk about something else, you can comment it in this video. Also, we have a bunch that we're going to go through, but if you have a really good one, maybe it'll like hop to the front.
Yeah, that's true. It could hop. Watch.
Oh, dude.
Thank you for watching. This has been Poster Kids Do All of the Things.
Oh my gosh.
What is that, Kool-Aid?
You wish!